I was just gonna bake some cookies. Kind of funny, it was rainy today earlier, and like, you know, in LA, it hardly ever rains. No one really believes me when I say it rains, but it was like rainy and cold, and it just made me want to bake. Like that kind of weather just makes me want to bake. So I got this like groovy new flour. It's wheat flour from Bob's, and it had this recipe on the back for peanut butter and honey cookies. And I thought that just sounded really good. It doesn't have any sugar. I first wanted to show you something really gross. So if you're usually grossed out, look away because this is really disgusting. I try a lot of recipes from Pinterest. I don't know if y'all ever do. And I this one was cauliflower. Like, you know how cauliflower is like the in vegetable right now. Like there's like cauliflower tater tots. Like they're using cauliflower pizza crust. You know, to like substitute for bread. Well, they had this recipe. I mean, I swear it sounded so good. It was like breakfast, hot breakfast cereal, but with chocolate and added to it. And I thought that sounds really good, and it's healthy. It's vegetables for breakfast. I'm all for that. But it seriously just tastes like cauliflower with chocolate on it, and it was so gross. But look at this. Even looks disgusting. Look at this. Blah. Oh, that's about to go into the trash. It even like smells disgusting. But anyways, so anyhow, so I just had to show you that was one of my Pinterest disasters. Like I always find like it's really a really good result with Pinterest or a really, really crap result. There's never any in between. You know, cook along with me if you want to. It just calls for like the wheat flour, baking soda, salt, peanut butter, honey, a little bit of butter, an egg, and some vanilla extract. And I'm gonna add some throw-ins in there because I like to always just like spice everything up. Check that. You can see it's like a little bit darker than normal white flour. But I'm hoping I'm always trying to like have my cake and eat it too. So I try to make, you know, sweets and desserts that are somewhat healthy. And oh, whoops, oh, I think I've got flour all over my nose. Anyway, I always try to, so I was saying make my desserts healthy. So one year at our cookie party with some girlfriends, I took one of my mom's like cookie recipes and I made it with totally wheat flour instead of the white flour, and everybody thought it tasted like wood shavings. So maybe wheat flour's come a little way since then, and it won't taste like that. We're gonna put lots of good spices and seasonings in here though too. So can y'all see my baking bowl? This is one of my favorite things that we got into our house. We moved into our house. I got this this bowl. It has like birds on it. Look, isn't it cool? It has like a peace sign. So the whole implication of this is like baking for peace, or you know, peace is like a baking lovey thing to do. I think that's pretty much right. And so anyway, so that's our whole wheat flour. Got it. There we go. Baking soda. So we need, how much of that? Half a teaspoon. This is a cup of peanut butter. And I'm making these even more healthier I'm using this peanut butter it's organic. So like the only ingredients in this are roasted peanuts. There's like no sugar, nothing added, just pure pureed roasted peanuts. And if you buy your peanut butter like this, like you can never go back to, we won't name names, but any of the peanut butters that have like sugar, all you can do is the sugar. This is just like fresh roasted peanuts. It's so good. And I stirred it up, but when you buy your peanut butter this way, it's kind of oily on top. You just have to stir it up really, really well. The good thing about this kind of peanut butter too is like, look at that. It's like so creamy and yummy. And I got this really good honey too. I don't know if you're in LA, check this out. This is really good. It's made in Topanga Canyon. And I don't know if you all know this, but honey is like good for allergies. But it's only good for allergies if you use the honey that is like made locally as to where you live. And the reason for that is the bees, you know, they get their pollen from the local flowers etc. And those are the things that are usually causing us allergies. And so because of that, when they make their honey, it combats or it fortifies you against whatever it had. I thought that was really cool. I've got a 1/4 cup of butter that I softened earlier, so I'm just going to pop that in there. So, anyway, I don't know, do y'all like to bake when it rains out? Like, that's just one of my things when it's a rainy day. It's like all of a sudden I just want to like curl up with the computer or with the TV, binge watch shows, and like bake. 1½ teaspoons of vanilla, and normally I don't really measure the vanilla either because I like to have a lot of vanilla. So this one, I'll show you this, and it says it's used by professional bakers, so I guess that means we're a professional baker. That would be a very dangerous profession, don't you think? For me it would anyway, with a name like Candy, like I already like sweets enough. And now I'm going to add in my like fun ingredients, which are, I'm going to put a little bit of red pepper in. This is just like some ground red pepper because I like things spicy, and peanut butter is really good with a little spice. I actually bought a peanut butter. It's from the peanut butter company that had some chilies like in it, and it was the bomb. It was so good. So let's see, what other thing am I missing? Oh, yes. I've got chocolate chips. I just love peanut butter and chocolate, so I thought I'd throw some chocolate chips in there. And this is my little chocolate stash tin, which I nearly dropped on the floor, which would have been a travesty. And I don't know, I just keep it all together because I usually have like a square of chocolate a day. And I have like, I'll show you what I've got in here. I've got some really good yummy things. I've got like Ghirardelli, the dark, like I love the dark chocolate. It's just less sweet. And then I've got coconut. And then I've got a chocolate chili one, which is yum. And as you can see, I got it at Big Lots. So I was the bargain shopper, $2. And then I've got the Ghirardelli chocolate chips. And these are really good. They're like semi-sweet. They're not super, you know, they're not going to add like a lot of creaminess to this. So I'm just going to pop these in there. And I'm not going to put a ton, just a few. It says it only makes 30 cookies. But usually that means that it's really big, and I make everything like small, like bite size. Then we're just going to beat this baby up. Get our stress out. And I've got my pink mixer, which I love. And like I said, I'm just going to try this batter. Oh, it tastes pretty good. I can really taste the vanilla. And so I think I'm going to just leave it this, and like the pepper, little kick. Really good. And I'll be back later to show you the result. Or you can check our Instagram. We're Candy Holladay on Instagram. I took the cookies out of the oven and I have not tasted one yet, swear. I think these are going to be really good. I'm really excited because they're made of wheat flour, there's no sugar, it's all organic ingredients. So I think it'll be a really yummy treat. And then I still have some dough left over, which if these are any good, I'm going to freeze that and just bring it out. Like that's one of my little tricks I like to do. Because lots of times when you bake, like it makes like the recipes make a ton of cookies. And like if you're anything like me, I cannot have all those cookies sitting around because I'll just eat the whole thing. So what I like to do is just like make usually about half the batter and then put the other rest in the freezer and just pull it out. And then you have like fresh hot cookies all over again. So anyway, so let's taste one of these. Let's see what they look like. And you see they kind of rose up really, and I've got like melted chocolate all over my fingers now. Yum. Look at that. See how they got nice and like high? Looks so good. So let's see. They're good, but they are definitely way less sweet than something you would make with sugar. And so I think what I would do next time, because I'm going to for sure make these next time because these are so good. I just got like an after kick of the pepper. So like I can taste like the almost like, you know how Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory regard that like chewed that gum and it was like a full course dinner. And I want to show you a little quick trick for it. You go. I have chocolate all over my fingers. Not a bad problem. But I just want to show you like a trick that I do when I put like the rest of my batters in the freezer, which makes it really easy. So I take my freezer bag, I turn it inside out, and then I just grab it. Make sure that I get everything I can off the bowl, and it gets like almost all of it off. Look at that. And just turn it, and voila, bag of cookie dough. If you make these, and I would love to know your opinion, like if you liked them or didn't like them. So anyway, I'll see you later. Thanks for popping by, and see you soon. Bye.